I was prepared. Today I'm checking the moisture of the oak I split a few weeks ago. The fire danger here is high, so even if I had a permit, I wouldn't be able to burn until evening when it cools down or the wind dies down. So I'm going to check the moisture with my General brand moisture meter. If I can get the cover off, there we go. Let's take this bigger chunk that's been on the ground. Check it. 18.6, 19.7. 14.1. $11.2. Now for the last side. 17.6. All right, let's split it open. Thanks to Tony's Cool Tools, I have this Fiskars axe. And my lack of preparation, I don't have a block to put it on. Yeah, I do. Over there, we'll see if I can split on a round surface. That's not very good. Yeah. And not in the center either. Try it again. No, that side's not going to balance. Oh, darn it. I can spot a deer at over 100 yards, but my eyesight up close ain't worth a damn. We'll see if the wind moves it. If the wind moves it before I can see it. Yeah, that's a good enough whack. Let's see what it is on the inside. It's close enough to the middle. And if you can see that, 34 and a half. And it is not ready to burn. It's going to take a while to get that moisture out of the middle. It's going to take getting it stacked up, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to load up some of this oak, take it to the Mini-Woodyard, then come back. Either I'm going to get a second load of this or I'm going to get some pine for delivery tomorrow. We shall see. First, try another piece. See how that checks out. 11 on the 11.7 on the outside. 24.7 on the inside. That's good to go for campfire wood, but not for heating wood. And where did that other half go? It's somewhere in here. Alright, now to get loaded up, make a delivery to myself, the world's worst fireman customer. Alright, there we have it, a face cord stacked. I figured, well, go 6 inches is probably more like 8, but it's going to shrink. And this is the leftovers for when I just loose chucked it into the truck. So I guessed right, you know, mowned it up about 6 inches or so, average over the bed rails. And that's a face cord loose toss, so not a bad guess. So what do you folks think? Alright, now to go down the road and get the pine loaded up for tomorrow's delivery. Slightly changing plans. I'm gonna load up another load for the Mini-Woodyard, stack that up, then load up the delivery, so then I'm ahead on tomorrow's work, so I can really take it easy if I have to. So if all I could do tomorrow is load up the boiler wood for a friend of mine, then that way too I could separate this a little better, you know, because there's maybe right in the middle they might be overlapping, so I'm going to get that in there. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to loose toss the front part of it, stack a row on the back of the truck, and just have it level all the way across and see how that works out compared to the other rack I have in Mini-Woodyard. I do that every now and then. I go to like my imitation of the Tasmanian devil when I have a stutter or butcher a word. So I'm making fun of everybody. I had that problem when I was a kid, so every now and then I just run with it. So, all right, let's get chucking. Alright folks, I got that delivery for tomorrow loaded up. Don't know if they're actually going to take the wood. They haven't called me back for confirmation, so I got to load it up anyway. All else fails, I just chuck it in my yard and keep that for my stock, or you know, or something. So I got more room to put it at the Mini-Woodyard. So yeah, I love chucking pine way more than that oak. This is like half the weight. For one, this is dry, really dry. I could tell you even some of the big pieces, they're dry. You know, so the big pieces, I'm just chucking them. So in between one of those segments, loading up for the last load to the Mini-Woodyard, which is that way somewhere. Well, you don't know which compass direction I'm pointing, but it's about 15 miles that way. Maybe 14 and a half. And yeah, from the between segments of loading up that last load of oak and going to Mini-Woodyard, I took an extra minute to send out a message to my other half, and it turned out to be a good idea, because a person just drove up, asked about firewood and delivery. He has a place that might be ordering several cords of wood, so I'll have to wait for a text or something from him, and we'll see how that works. So he's got my number saved, so if he sends me a message, he's got to check to see how much wood he has. So it'll be like buying wood in advance, so that oak will be good for campfires by the time he gets to it. And next, I gotta finish processing that so I can dry by winter. At least, you know, in a fireplace, that'll be more forgiving than a wood stove. So an open air fireplace anyway. Then after I get done with that, then I gotta get to this tree service maple, and I just want to get that done and make basically a fence with firewood here. So that's it, folks. I'm gonna go home, get something to eat. You take care, get out there, do something, have fun doing it.